Good morning, Wisp. It's Wednesday and I'm Ben. You know the great thing about Harry Potter is that the universe is so big that you can just have a conversation for hours about any of the little details that J.K. Rowling just kind of sprinkles in throughout the series. Recently, I was having a conversation with one of my friends about Patronuses. Patronuses. Patroni? Patronum? Patronies? Patronies. I was having a conversation with one of my friends about Patronies. We were talking about what Patronus we would want to have, like if we got to pick, and he said that he would hope his Patronus was a dragon, but I had to stop him because I wasn't sure if you were allowed to have magical creatures as your Patronus. Like all the ones I could think of were like real animals in the real world. I didn't know of any like magical creatures. So we looked it up, and it turns out Dumbledore's Patronus is a phoenix. So the only conclusion then is that it is in fact possible to have magical creatures for a Patronus, like a phoenix or a dragon or a unicorn or a boggart. I said that, and then he stopped me and he said, wait. You can't have a boggart as a Patronus. What would that even mean? Boggarts just take the form of whatever they're in front of. And that's kind of where we got messed up, because if you had a boggart as your Patronus, then when you put the boggart in front of the Dementor, then it would turn into the Dementor's biggest fear. Logically, a Dementor's biggest fear would be a Patronus. But the form of the Patronus depends on the person who's casting the spell. So the Patronus you cast turns into a boggart, which turns into the Dementor's biggest fear, which is a Patronus, and then your Patronus takes the form of a boggart, which then takes the form of the Patronus. We got really confused about this for a while, and we're really not sure what we think would happen. For lack of a better term, we've been referring to this as the Patronus Paradox. We're really curious what other people have to think about this, because we don't really know. Like, I think it's an interesting conversation, and I'm curious if you guys have any thoughts on it. So let me know. I'm really kind of, like, we thought about this for a while, and we just couldn't come to a conclusion at all. So that's what my friends and I talk about in our free time in college. How about you? Megan? I'll see you tomorrow. My friend also brought up the fact that, like, sometimes Patronuses are used to, like, send messages. So, like, you'll just send your Patronus off to some other place so that it can tell people a message for you. And he thought it would be awesome if you had, like, an orca whale as your Patronus that just, like, burst into rooms and, like, oh, I have a message.